Hey there, senior leader, and welcome to the Talent Sherpa podcast, where senior leaders come to rethink how human capital really works. I'm your host, Jackson Lynch, and this week I want to take a short detour from our talent density, AI, and dashboard discussion, the stuff we normally chew on, so that we can talk about something that quietly powers all of it. And I'm talking about gratitude, not the hallmark version that shows up between pie and football, but the kind that actually moves the needle at work and at home. The operational kind, the kind that keeps trust alive and teams performing when the pressure is on. Now, every November, gratitude becomes the corporate flavor of the month. We post about it, we mention it at dinner, and then by Monday after Thanksgiving, we're back to dashboards, deadlines, and decision decks. But after years in leadership, I've realized something. Real gratitude isn't a mood. It's more like a management system. Because in every culture, recognition fuels relevance. And when people stop feeling seen, performance erodes long before skill ever does. And in fact, I've never seen an underperforming team that didn't first become an underappreciated one. Now, I think a genuine thank you can shift the entire emotional temperature of a room faster than just about any company memo. Not because it's polite, although we could all use a little bit more of that, but because it signals something deeper. It says, you matter here. Now think about it. When someone takes the time to notice what you did right, your brain starts scanning for more ways to contribute. It's not motivational fluff. It's not soft. It's neurological reality. Gratitude rewires focus. And here's the trap that most leaders fall into. We get too busy to notice. We assume gratitude lives in that soft skills bucket, something that HR does, or something that you say for Employee Appreciation Week. We automate it with annual awards and Bravo software badges, thinking that that's enough. But recognition delayed is recognition denied. And the truth is, if someone has to wait to hear how they did for a performance review, and that's when they know that they're valued, you have already lost ground. I also think we overthink about it a little bit. We tell ourselves it's not strategic enough to thank someone midweek, that you can get by without doing it until kind of the next all hands or the next slide deck. By then, of course, the moment's gone and the message loses a lot of its power. And it's not a work thing. It's a home thing too. We assume that our family knows we're grateful, but just like employees, they don't feel intent. They only feel behaviors. Now, let's reframe this a bit. I think gratitude isn't a personality trait. It's a leadership lens. It sharpens judgment because it forces presence in the moment. And when you start scanning for what is working instead of what's broken, you collect completely different data in your own head. Leaders who practice gratitude consistently make better decisions because they see the full field, not just the fumbles. It's like updating your mental operating system from deficit mode to contribution mode. And that creates a feedback loop. Appreciation fuels effort, and effort builds trust. Trust drives speed. Speed drives results. And it's the same dynamic at home. This time of year, my house is a beautiful kind of chaos. I'm usually involved in AOP prep, and it's colliding with pie logistics. My daughters, when they're in the house, are arguing over who gets what chair like a corporate reorg. And my darling wife runs the kitchen like a COO with a strict no new side dish request policy. And me, I'm checking the turkey, which is my code for sneaking spoonfuls of handmade cranberry sauce. No cans for this guy. Because, fuel is needed for leadership. But somewhere in that noise, in the middle of it all, gratitude sneaks in. Somebody laughs, somebody helps, somebody admits that they burned their rolls. And just like that, the whole system resets. It's not perfect. It's not planned, but it is real. So let's think about what's the playbook. What are a few simple things that we can do to operationalize gratitude both this week and every week thereafter? Play number one, complete the sentence. Don't stop at thanks, add the why. It should sound something like, thanks for catching that error before the client saw it. That saved credibility. Context turns courtesy into connection. Play number two is start meetings with wins. Open every team meeting with one thing that went right. Even 15 seconds of acknowledgement shifts all of the energy in the room towards progress instead of problems. Number three is write it down. Once a week, Jot down 3 people who made your job easier, and then send each a very short note. Don't use a template. Don't use AI. Don't use any HR flair, just the truth. The messages, when you send those out, are going to compound into trust faster than any engagement platform ever could. Play 4, and you're not going to like this. Model it upward. Say thank you to your boss. Maybe even say thank you to the CFO. Thank your board chair. Feel comfortable doing that because it resets the tone from the top. When senior leaders show gratitude, sideways and upwards, it normalizes it across the entire organization. And let's be honest, when do you think the last time your CFO got told thank you for anything? It's probably been a long time. It's been a minute. Play 5 is you got to bring it home. Before Thanksgiving dinner, name one thing that you're grateful for about each person at the table. It's going to feel awkward if you've not done it before, maybe for about 3 seconds, and then it will be unforgettable. Gratitude's free, it's renewable, and it's widely underutilized. If you care about ROI, here's the payoff. Higher trust, lower turnover, faster decisions, fewer politics, and that's just at home. Works even better. You don't need a consultant for that, by the way. You just need better noticing. So if you started with a hot pot of coffee and it is still warm, congratulations, you've earned it. Take a sip, take a breath, and then maybe send that one text that says, hey, I noticed what you did this week and it mattered. You'll be amazed at what comes back. And that's it for this Thanksgiving week. I want to send a huge thank you to you for being here, for listening, for sharing, for caring about better leadership. A quick shout out to everyone who's keeping culture alive through gratitude, even when the calendar is packed and the inbox is ridiculous. I want to say thank you to our sponsor, Dripify. You can check that out in the show notes, plus a link to getpropulsion.ai, where they are helping you design role clarity along an AI partner so that the HR leadership can work on the stuff that matters to the business. And you can also find information and a link over to mytalentsherpa.com and talentsherpa.substack.com. That's where we have tools there to help you make an impact from day one. Again, appreciate you spending time with us. If you get value from it, please send it to a colleague. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So until next time, raise the bar, express gratitude, and keep on climbing. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.